Good afternoon, and thank you for your attendance today to celebrate the 2021 graduating class of Northeast High School. In respect of the graduation ceremony and others, we ask that you are seated and away from the rails. This would allow all of our guests the opportunity to see their student as they graduate. Also, please refrain from the use of air horns, whistles, and other noisemakers as they are prohibited. We want every family to have the opportunity to hear their graduate's name called. I thank you for your cooperation and again for your attendance. Please rise for the presentation of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you. You may be seated. First, I would like to extend a thank you to the parents, the families, and friends that are here today. Thank you for your continuous support of our Eagles who are graduating today. And thank you for being here for this special occasion. This day could not have happened without you. Next, I would like to thank the administration and staff, faculty and staff at Northeast High School. It is an honor to have the opportunity to serve the students and the community as we foster opportunities for individuals to be productive and accountable citizens through high expectations, rigorous instruction, and personal responsibility. We are also thankful for a community with such a strong military presence, and we would like to honor our military service members that have joined us for this special occasion. Would all retired and active duty service members please stand so that we can show you our appreciation on this monumental day. Thank you. You may be seated. Now I would like to introduce and welcome some of the leaders of our school system that have impacted the educational journey. First, I would like to recognize the members of our Clarksville-Montgomery County Schools Central Office staff that are with us today. Director of Schools, Mr. Millard House. Chief Academic Officer, Dr. Sean Imperatrice. Director of High Schools, Dr. Rosalind Evans. Next, I would like to welcome the members of the school board who are present here with us today. Chairman, Mrs. Carol Berry. Mrs. Margaret Pace. Mr. Jimmy Garland. Next, I would like to welcome the administration of the Northeast High School. Assistant Principal, Mr. Timothy George. Assistant Principal, Dr. Bradley Hudson. And Assistant Principal, Dr. Carolyn Kennedy. Thank you again for your attendance today, and congratulations to the class of 2021. At this time, we will listen to our senior song by the 2021 Senior Choir.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, and it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care, so call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake.
Good afternoon, parents, teachers, friends, and family from a close and afar. Firstly, I would like to give thanks to the faculty and staff at Northeast High School for being there every day to not just teach, but to be there as a group of people to lean on and learn life lessons from. Secondly, I would like to thank all the friends and family that have helped in getting us here today. All those sacrifices have not been overlooked. I would like to begin by sharing a very small story that was told to me during a national convention in the summer of 2018. It is a folk tale derived from India, and it begins with a lion by the name of Lindio. When this lion was born, it was due to unforeseen circumstances, left to be raised with a flock of sheep. As he grew older, he believed that he was a sheep and started living and acting as if he were part of the flock. One day, a huge lion attacked this flock of sheep and saw that the lion was running away from him as if he were a sheep as well. The lion thought to himself, "What is this lion doing, running with this sheep instead of hunting them?" With this thought in mind, he decided to pursue it. When it finally chased Lindio down, Lindio was in fear that he would become prey to this older lion. But the older lion asked him what he was doing, living as if he were a sheep. Lindio pleaded to let him live. It would not reason with the older lion. Because of this, the older lion decided to take him to a nearby river and show him his reflection. In the reflection, he showed Lindio how he had a face, a mane, and claws that were similar to himself. When Lindio finally realized this, he went with the lion to learn how to become a lion, which was his true identity. Just like Lindio, we should not follow the flock, rather we should create our own paths in our lives. Instead of becoming a follower, we should strive to become leaders and make a difference in our communities. In this process, we must stay firm in our identity and not waver when times get tough. After all, we must learn to roar like a lion and not become timid like a sheep. Thank you, congratulations, and I wish you the best of luck, Northeast High School, class of 2021.
You know, as I was walking up here, I had a thought. How many valedictorians get to say that they had to take a mask off to go give their speech, which I think is kind of crazy. How the turntables. We go from a year cut short and unfortunately no graduation to a year that is full, and this moment right here, right now. And I think that it is awesome that we get to celebrate this accomplishment right now. And without further ado, let's get into it. As our high school chapter comes to a close, the brightness of the future gets more and more radiant with each day. Opportunity is waiting, and it's up to us to seize it. But we're so focused on the future, we can oftentimes forget everything that got put behind us. And now that we're here, we have time to reflect on when things maybe weren't so bright. September 1st of last year, I lost the most important person in my life. My grandmother lost her year-long battle to cancer, and I was forever stained with her absence in my life. And if I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't think I'd be giving this speech with everything that was going on. It's been the hardest thing that I've had to go through, and in some ways, I'm still going through. And it pains me knowing that she isn't here for this moment right now. But I was able to keep going. I was able to keep going for her. Triumph over tragedy makes life worth living. Triumph over tragedy sets the difference between being a victim and being a survivor. Life has no purpose until you give it one. It could be people, it could be enjoyment, or faith, or dreams, or love. It could even be work. Well, maybe not that one. Regardless, at times I thought I had lost my purpose, when in actuality, I was finding new ones. As unfortunate as it may be, I don't want sympathy for my story, I want something else. I want to inspire every single person I can to apply resilience and ambition in every endeavor and challenge they encounter. Unwavering ambition and unquenchable thirst for a goal is stronger than any amount of help or money. We cannot choose where we come from, but we can choose where we go from there. And I firmly believe that. I firmly believe that. Any problem that presents itself is another opportunity to prove yourself and the strength you have within you. Even in failure, you prove strength from trying and showing effort. It took me a long time to learn that one. And you do it because you can get back up. Again, and again, and again. Always one more time than you are knocked down. Half the battle is having the motivation, and the other half is applying it. The deck may be stacked against us, but it is how hard we are willing to play and how we play the game with the cards we are given. And there have been a lot of times when I was ready to fold. Not anymore. The loss that had hindered me became the strongest motivation that I will ever have. Past versions of ourselves during times of struggle serve as reminders of who we once were to accentuate how far we have come, how far we have grown, how far we can go, and then beyond. And I hope that all of us can both find and maintain that conviction come the next chapter that awaits us. Thank you.
Eagles, congratulations. Congratulations to the class of 2021. As it has already been stated, this year has been a unique year. You are truly Eagles. I want you to remember and never forget what it means to be an Eagle. An article written by Dr. Miles Monroe examines and explains the 7 principles of an eagle. Eagles fly alone at a high altitude and not with sparrows or mixed with other smaller birds. Eagles have strong vision, which focuses up to 5 kilometers from the air. Eagles do not eat dead things. The eagle is the only bird that loves the storm. The eagle tests before it trusts. The eagles prepare for training, and eagles take time to rejuvenate. As you start this new journey in your life, I caution you to be careful who you travel with, because you must stay focused and remove any and every distraction that may hinder you from reaching your goals. Yes, I know that goals in life change and your vision may seem unfocused at times, but remember, without a vision, the people perish. You must never give up no matter the obstacles. Have a vision and remain focused, and you will succeed. When the clouds gather, the eagles get excited. The eagles uses the wings of the storm to rise and is pushed up higher to soar the clouds and glide. This gives the eagle an opportunity to rest its wings. As you already know, storms are raging, but you must use the storms of life to rise to greater heights. You will achieve great things in life if you view your challenges as opportunities for growth. The tests and trials of life come to teach us that we need to grow, get out of the nest, and move forward. Always love yourself, your family, and your community. And if and when you start to feel weak or concerned, take time to rejuvenate. And remember that every day is an opportunity for a new beginning. I want you to commit to inspiring others and leading by examples, because change can begin with you, one person at a time. Keep going, even if you have tear-stained eyes. If you fail while trying, get up and go on, because that experience will make you strong. Give your best and nothing less, because the road will get rough, but just say to yourself, I want to be better than good enough, because just being good will not be quite enough. Be ready to stand and do your best, because to whom much is given, much is required. Every minute counts and makes a difference. Students, thank you for striving for excellency, because I know and believe that education is a great institution that helps us develop an enjoyment of life. I encourage you to continue to learn, grow, and become outstanding. And as always, please remember that as Eagles, we must treat everyone with respect, because we are accountable for our actions. Please continue to lead by examples. Take every opportunity for growth. Never give up, and serve our school and community with a positive attitude. Go Eagles! Thank you to the parents and the community members who have made this day a reality for our students. Mr. House, at this time, I would like to present to you the class of 2021.
I'm Millard House, Director of Schools, and I both confirm and accept the mighty class of 2021 of Northeast High School. You all have been the most resilient class that this high school has ever seen. And you deserve a big hand for what you have endured socially and emotionally, academically, and everything else that went along with 2020-21. If you can do this, you can do anything. So I expect to hear wonderful things about your futures, your next steps in lives. There is no excuse that you don't move on and do incredible things. Please prepare for the presentation of your diplomas.
Class of 2021, we will ask Dr. Nose to come forward.
John Hall Stelzner. Kirtan Yogesh Kumar Patel. Anne Catherine Smith. Samantha Nicole Underhill. Natalie Antonia Sierra. Gabriel Alexander Torres Colon. Jacob Allen Reinhardt. Keaton Dwayne Allen. Griffin Connor Malden. Gianna Marie Lawrence. Jordan Marie Creel. McKenna Gitta Bruff. Rebecca Riley Pennell. Lexi Kaya Mahari. Jacqueline Nicole Diaz. Kama Evelyn Carrier. Von Anton Mendoza Hermosa. Christiana Marie Cotton. Carmine Joseph Ritchie. Jonathan Hernandez. Darwin David Brackett. Emily Paige Adair. Daisha Taina Marie Allen. Kiana Angeli Almodovar. Mayel Aliyah Abasola Animashan. Marcus Sharon Averhart. Austin Christopher Avila. Zachary Taylor Axelson. Sage Marie Bagley. Jayshawn Jermaine Bailey. Dylan Landon Ray Berman. Dijon Edward Blanks. Kyle Arthur Book. Jalen Sean Bowser. Charles Lamont Brim. Joshua Lee Brimmer. Brianne Elizabeth Brock. Owen James Brockett. Kenneth Alexander Brooks. Yasmin Celise Broomer. Landon Brown. Natalia Angelie Bryant. Claudasia Marquisa Buckner. Richard Wyatt James Burgess. Ravana Piatina Burnett. Jalen Ontario Bussey. Logan Timothy Booterbaugh. Xavier Lawrence Butler. Keanu Malik Caldwell. Hannah Gabrielle Carbaugh. Antonio Ray James Cardenas. Caitlin Lee Carter. Tanaya Lachey Carter. Ashlyn Ethel Catt. Dewan Jaquez Champion. Jamal Omar Chapman. Nicholas Bodie Bush. Summer Rose Cudini. Alexander Preston Chudy. Daria Ann Chudy. Landon Daniel Cleghorn. Sydney Air Clifton. Javon Elijah Cobb. Rishana Chernell Cokes. Tanaya Lucy Cook. Connor Matthew Corbin. Douglas Stephen Cortez. Gregory Isaac Cousin. Micaiah Shaverne Marie Craig. Jasmine Andrea Crespo. Jaslyn Renee Crowder. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to please ask you to hold applause so that all families can hear names, please. Pablo Yahir Cruz Guadarrama. Rodney Lamar Curry. Elijah James Darling. Nevea Nicole Davis. Sammy Joe Dees III. Justin Hunter Dine. Lily Ruth Del Rio. Matiana Corina Del Rio. Edward Darnell Dial. Adrian Amigdio Diaz. Miguel Luis Diego. Charles Eugene Dixon, Jr. Asia Dorkila Louisa Drummond. Gabrielle Amaya Dudley. William Elias Michael DuPont. Gino Subla Durana. Eli Nathaniel Habersetzer. Alex Robert Hammer. Justin Hinohan Hooper. Dante Kamani Jarrett. David Malik Jarrett. Rebecca Elaine Lee. Matthew Sean Lucius. Nathaniel Christian Maynard. Dominic Mignano. Bryce Ashton Olson. Rayvon Tashawn Poe. Destin Madison Pupelo. Samuel Joshua John Rankin. Christina Alexia Reyes. Jamari Deshawn Robinson. Rashawn Lamar Rogers. Marks Rojas Paulino. Jacob Andre Russell. Gabriel Rogowitz Sawyer. Elisha Joel Schultz. Amari Joseph Simeon. Kian Rashawn St. Furman. Dalton Christopher Stone. Devin Todd Swaney. Darby Quayed Lamarck Tome. David Jerome Tunn. Michelle Tricia Annette Ward. Sean Thomas Wickham.
Congratulations, class of 2021. Let's give them all a round of applause. We ask that you stand for our alma mater. After the alma mater, we ask that you take a seat, and Mr. Rodney Curry will come with our farewell to the senior class. So at this time, please stand for the playing of our alma mater. Thank you. You may be seated.
Ooh, man. Good afternoon, Northeast family. Hope everybody's having a great day. First, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior for getting me here. I would also like to thank my family and friends who supported me. Y'all, this is honestly crazy. Just thinking about how far we have come. Not just as individuals, but as a class. Bet the person you are friends with right now, you wasn't friends with middle and elementary school. High school has brought us together and created some memories that we will never forget. The bonding, the laughs, the times we felt we wouldn't make it. This is not a stopping point, though. We have just come to a stop sign. Not something you just roll past in the neighborhood, but a moment we take to look and see where we are and then continue to our destination. There's a saying, life is not about the destination, but the journey you take to get there. While in our journey, we must stick together as a class and a generation. When life says jump, you say how high. Times have been challenging this past year. It's been ridiculous. It seems that people have lost their minds. But however, I'm glad to say that we made it, and we did it together. Maybe with some bumps and bruises, but again, we made it. Getting through this year, especially this past year, has been something we could not do by ourselves, but something we did together. Now that we have come to a close in high school, we must not forget about what we have learned, our experiences to further our lives in this impeccable journey. This is just the beginning of something that most dream of a new and clean slate, whether going to college or starting your career. I would like to say that this point in life that we are in now is not something we have been waiting for, but something we have been preparing for. Now, I feel like y'all didn't hear me on that one. This point in life that we are in now is not something we have been waiting for, but something we have been preparing for. We have cried, we have fought. We've done everything under the sun, but again, we have made it. And I'm glad to say we have made it. But on a real note, let's make that bread. Let's make that money, class of 21. I would like to say this just once. It's our last time trying to hear this. We treat others with respect. We're accountable for our actions. We lead by example. We take every opportunity for growth. And we never give up. And we serve our school and community with a positive attitude. Let's give everybody one good old Go Eagles. Senior class of 21, please join me in our accomplishments by turning our tassels. Can y'all all stand as one? You can join me in turning your tassels from right to left. Congratulations, Eagles. We're graduates. Thank you.
Congratulations, Eagles. We are proud of you. At this time, we will begin our recessional. We ask that you face the center aisle, and we will recess. Once again, thank you, parents and community and families and friends. Congratulations to the 2021 Northeast High School graduating class. Go Eagles!